Four Metro Atlanta gang members indicted on charges of murder and racketeering are now under arrest. Prosecutors in Bibb County accuse these men of being members of the Gangster Disciples. The suspects are believed to be involved in the murder of two people.
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Here it is. We have four brothers and one sister, all charged with 3 murders in a RICO case down there in Athens, Georgia. One of the brothers' name is Dollarfield. The sister name is Drea or Drea. The other brother's name is Lil Larry, Different, and Grip. All up under this RICO. The minimum they can get is life in the penitentiary, so it ain't no way around it. The convictions are going to lead to them getting life in the penitentiary. Now, here it is, according to court documents, right? A brother by the name of Walter Brown, who was a GD member, was shot and killed down there in Athens, Georgia. Dollarfield, who is a head honcho, I'm talking about one of the leaders down there in Athens, Georgia for the GDs. Dollarfield and the sister, Drea, who is a leader for the sisters down there that are Gangster Disciples, right? They are upset that Walter Brown has been killed. They want their get back. Now, we got to understand, this is regular programming and gang culture. You kill one of ours, we kill one of yours, we kill one of yours, you kill one of ours. It's body for body, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense, but it's just a whole death playground, right? So here it is, Walter Brown get killed. They believe in their mind, they know who killed Walter Brown. So the sister Drea, she goes on a date and meet this brother by the name of Rodriguez at the hotel. They chilling, laughing, giggling, having a good time. Rodriguez get to talking too much though. You get around a female, some brothers get the... But he said the wrong thing. He made it known to Drea that he was related to one of the guys that they believe who had killed Walter Brown. Wrong move. He signed his death certificate. When she finds this out, she instantly texts Dollarfield. Hey, look, I'm at the hotel with this dude right here. He's saying that he related to old boy them that killed one of the gangsters. Y'all know what Dollarfield do. Hop in that ride, go post up at the hotel. Watch Rodriguez leave. Follow Rodriguez all the way to the crib. Shoot and kill him. Now, I need for us to stop and pay close attention to something right now. Because here it is. Rodriguez ain't do nothing. Rodriguez ain't shoot Walter Brown. Rodriguez didn't spit on him, kick him, scratch him. He definitely didn't kill Walter Brown. He did nothing to him. But just for the simple fact that he's related to somebody whom they presume to have killed Walter Brown, that was enough to take his life. Cold-blooded demonstration. But we hood educated, not lane related, so we being taught right now. We being taught of how gangs think. They have no evidence whatsoever, but just because they believe in their mind that, hey, look, them dudes over there killed the brother. This is cousin. We killing him. They took one of ours, we gonna take one of theirs. Even though he ain't did nothing to Walter Brown. But just because he's related, we gonna kill him. Listen, this right here is emotional as hell. There's no logic and reasoning in none of this. But this is what's going on out there right now today. That's why it's so important to understand what your family members is doing and what they involved in, what your brothers and sisters is doing and what they involved in, because you can find yourself, rest in peace to Rodriguez, but you can find yourself in a situation just like Rodriguez, just because you are related to somebody that did something to some gangsters. It's that important. You know your cousin out there killing and stealing and squilling and doing all type of stuff they ain't got no business doing. You want to dissociate yourself from him. Your brother, your mother, your sister, whatever, they out there playing in them streets and doing stuff they ain't got no business doing. You want to, hey, is that your family? Nah. We used to say that when we was young, when we was little, we used to play like that, but nah, that ain't. It might even hurt you to deny your family member, but nah. These are things that you got to do, because if you don't, you can end up like Rodriguez. Now, we got to understand, this right here is a federal RICO. Now, after the murder of Rodriguez, it was still a state RICO, but we're going to get to how it turned from state to federal, right? So now, after the murder of Rodriguez, Drea, she tells some of the folks, some of the guys and some of the sisters, hey, look, it's getting hot on me and Dollar Field. We got to get up out of here. Word on the street, the police on us. We hot. We finna head down here to Texas. So they head down there to Texas. Tell me why the next day the police kicking the door down. Boom. Dollar Field, get up out of there. He get ghost. Drea, she get knocked. Yeah, we taking you back to Athens, Georgia. We taking you back to Georgia for that murder that y'all did on Rodriguez. Now, while Dollar Field is on the run, he gets suspicious, right? He can't understand how in the hell did the police know where they was at that quick. So in his mind, he believed that somebody is snitching. And the people that's doing the snitching gotta be in the circle. It can't be somebody outside of the circle. It gotta be somebody inside the circle that's doing the snitching, that's led the police all the way to where they was down there in Texas. So through his examination, his process of elimination in his mind, he thinking, okay, who? I got it. These two. These gotta be the ones that are telling. These gotta be the ones that are snitching. And so what does he do? Get on the phone. Call Grip. AG, I know who telling. These two brothers right here. Folks and them gotta be the one that told. I need you to kill them. Yeah, since they telling, I need you to kill them. Green being who he is, or excuse me, because that's his real name, but Grip being who he is, he's standing on business. This Gangster Disciple business. He's standing on it. So this is what he do. He called the two young brothers and say, hey, check it out. Y'all know folks down there in Texas still on the run. He needs some aid and assistance. We finna go to these storage lockers. They got some stuff in there where we can steal, we can sell, and then we can, send folks some money down there in Texas. These young brothers here standing on business for Gangster Disciple, growth and development, however we want to call it. but they standing on business. And so they fall for it. Grip goes and pick both of them up. They goes to the storage locker unit. They get in the storage locker. While they in the storage locker looking for stuff, Grip up the pistol, laid both of them down, killed them, left them there. They was in that storage locker for almost longer. Well, you know what? They was in that storage locker for 3 months, decaying. The people down there in Georgia thought these two brothers was missing, not understanding that these boys is dead in the storage locker and been there for 3 months. Now, the cold-blooded part about this whole demonstration is this right here. This man, Dollar Field, ordered the murder of 2 GDs without no real proof. None whatsoever. I'm talking about no real proof. I'm talking about with no proof whatsoever that these two brothers is snitching. All he have is his assumptions and what he believed. And that was enough to have Grip go and kill 2 of their own. Now, allow me to say something to all the young brothers and all the young sisters who are thinking about joining the gang. And for some of you who are in the gang right now today, let me tell you something. Your gang will kill you quicker than they would kill a op. This right here also is gang culture. Gangs kill a lot of their own members without even thinking twice about it. Okay? So I need y'all to understand this, why y'all want to join these gangs and why y'all want to be a part of these gangs and stuff like that. Your own gang could end up being the one that's killing you. You don't have to worry about the ops. It's your gang you got to worry about. The cold-blooded part about this whole demonstration is the 2 little young brothers, right? The 2 GDs that lost their life. Rest in peace to them brothers and condolences to their family. But those 2 brothers right there really believed in their mind that they was doing a good deed for the Gangster Disciples. They really believed in their mind that, hey, Dollar Field needs our help. And what was they doing? They were showing love and loyalty to Dollar Field. Not understanding that throughout this whole demonstration, Dollar Field is about to betray them. This type of blind love, this type of blind loyalty for the gang allowed these 2 young brothers to be walked into their own death trap by members that they trusted. Cold-blooded demonstration. But worst of all, oh my God, if these 2 brothers had snitched and sent the police down there to Texas, y'all listen, just from a gangbanger's perspective, I will understand that because that's what happens in gangs, right? You snitch, you get killed, that's just gang culture. I would understand that, even though that's bad, but I would say this is what happened when you snitch and you in gangs. But the cold-blooded part about this whole demonstration here, the 2 young brothers that they killed never snitched. Never, ever snitched. These boys was killed just because this guy, Dollar Field, down there running from the police on the murder, believed in his mind, without a lick of evidence, that these 2 brothers was telling. And he had them killed for nothing. Nothing. They was loyal to a fault. They was in love with the gang to a fault. And it cost them their lives. So for all you young brothers and you young sisters out there that's thinking about joining this gang life, or that are in this gang life, understand this can be you. All it takes for somebody that's up in the rank, like Dollar Field was, all it takes is somebody that is an OG or up in the rank to assume or to believe you doing something you ain't got no business doing, and he can direct the other blinded ones that are blinded by the loyalty and blinded by the love for the gang. He can direct them, hey look, go do that, and it's over with for you. It's over with. So allow me to say this right here before I depart. If you thinking about joining the gang and getting involved in all that old type of stuff, you might as well sign your death certificate. I know it's harsh. I know it's brutal, but I gotta be 100 with you. You might as well sign your death certificate, because one way you're gonna die. Either that's by getting buried in the ground, or possibly doing a mass majority of your life, if not life, in the penitentiary. This is Hood Educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.